This is my secret to selling over $20,000 in merchandise in just 6 months. No fan base required. Hey, it's John here. If you don't know me, I'm the founder of one of the largest music promotion platforms in the world called Hyped It. I'm an independent music artist with over 10 million streams on Spotify. But what's most important, I've helped over 10,000 artists and bands grow their music to over 100 million streams together on Spotify. In this video, I want to share a merch sales secret with you that I wish I knew earlier. Why? Because one of the most effective ways to get more listeners, streams, and fans on Spotify fast and build an audience of super engaged diehard fans are music ads on Instagram and Facebook. And because with ads, you're simply buying exposure, a bigger budget can get you bigger results on Spotify. But when it comes to making money as an artist or band, I used to completely ignore merch sales as an option. I thought merch sales is something that only works for big artists with a huge fan base and if they have a really cool logo. And so even though I love the idea of selling items that will be $20 or $30 or more and making some real money compared to the pennies in streaming royalties, I just believed I couldn't do it. But you know what? I was completely wrong, okay? In the past 6 months alone, I've sold over $20,000 in merch. And you wanna know what secret I discovered that made all of this possible? Not putting my name and logo on it. It's no joke, okay? I decided that instead of making t-shirts for John Gold fans, which would be a very, very small group of people since I'm just an independent artist, I could be making t-shirts for old school house music fans. Fans of the genre of music I make, which is a huge audience with millions and millions of people. And so if you look at the shirts in my merch store, you'll see that none of these shirts say John Gold on it. Instead, what I put on these shirts are popular cultural icons related to old school house music, such as smileys or old analog synthesizers. And then I used ads on Instagram and Facebook to show these shirts to house music fans. That's it. It's that simple. So let me take you over to my screen and share with you what happened over the past 6 months. I'm looking into my Shopify account right now. This is for the last 6 months from January to the start of July here. And you can see that total sales over those 6 months have been $20,479. And not only am I excited about this number, but I'm also excited about the trend because you can see that from January, February, March, April, May, June, this has been rising. The only reason why the July numbers are low is because it's only including 2 days of July. But this has been steadily rising. Pretty much every month I've been selling more merchandise than the month before. And this is pretty much on autopilot. It's just because the ads that I'm running here are automatically optimizing. And then when an ad runs really well and profitable, it might increase the budget a little more. But these are only the sales. Obviously there's a cost to getting a t-shirt into the customer's hands. So let me take you over to Printful. I use Printful in order to make the t-shirts and to ship the t-shirts to the customers. So I don't have any boxes in my garage. I literally don't touch these t-shirts. They go from Printful directly to the customer. And you can see that over the last 6 months here, the cost to Printful was $11,118. So this is what I had to pay in order to make and ship these t-shirts. And then the final number I need in order to calculate my profit is the cost that I spend on Facebook ads. You can see I'm running 2 campaigns right now. This is the original campaign that I launched in November of last year. And then I just started a new campaign, which is essentially a duplicate. The only change I made is that this campaign maximizes for number of sales. So it's optimizing for the most sales transactions. And then this one here optimizes for maximum value. What I notice is that there are a couple customers that purchase not just 1, but 2 or 3 t-shirts. And when that happens, it's amazing because there's a lot more profit in these transactions where somebody buys multiple t-shirts. So I wanted to launch a second campaign to optimize for maximum value. Now for both of these campaigns together here over the last 6 months, I've spent about $6,951. And so let me bring it all together here in this Google sheet. I have the sales from Shopify here at the top. And then all I have to deduct are the Facebook ad cost and the cost to make and ship these t-shirts. And I'm left with a profit of $2,400. And if I take that number and divide it by 6 months, I'm getting an average of about $400 a month that I'm putting into my pocket, literally adding $400 a month to my promotion budget. And that's amazing because that can easily cover multiple promotion campaigns that I can run for my music to get more listeners, streams, and fans over on Spotify. And the best thing is that this is pretty much completely passive income I can put back into my music. Facebook sends people who want to buy my shirts to Shopify. Shopify sends all purchases to Printful, and Printful makes the shirts and sends them to the customers. It doesn't require any of my time, it just makes me money. And so if you'd like to dive deeper into how exactly I came up with my designs or the exact settings I use for my ads, then check out that link above here to a playlist with videos where I share each step of my merch sales. And with that said, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell buttons below so you can get more videos like this on YouTube. And if you'd like to discover how I use just 2 simple tools to grow my music from 0 to millions of streams on Spotify, and how you can easily put together that same growth system for your music, literally click by click, and as fast as today, it's that simple, then check out this next clip right here. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.